wish you guys could see this a little better. Maybe I need to go up. Hold on. Come on in, everybody. Hopefully you guys see me on here. If you don't, that's fine too. Set it on fire. Too high up. We're getting there. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Supposedly we don't have online viewers yet. I highly doubt that. Come on in. Jump on. Say something if you're in here. Oh, attic space, cards and cocktails. I gotta update that thing. Every time I'm on here, it like goes off. And I'm like, that information is incorrect. I almost need to put that right here. Set it on fire. Just walk away. So I can feel anything else but this way. I let you in. I needed space. You cross the line when he pushed you away. I need you. I need you. Look how beautiful this is. I'm more than rich. We're giving this away to an Attic Space member in November. This one, I've chosen this one to give away to an Attic Space member for this month. So if you love this dream catcher, which there's no good place to put it so you guys can see it today. Set it on fire. Just walk away. So I can feel anything else but this way. Okay. Bam. Okay, a couple of you guys have signed up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you, Facebook. I see you, YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna go like messy, crazy hair, but like, why not? You know, we gotta live a little. We have to live a little, people. Just go crazy hair and wing it every day of your life, okay? So, all right, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. We're streaming on all platforms. Probably won't be available too long after we're done, but you guys know how I do. My name's Kata the Medium, so if you're here, of course, any amount of likes, shares would be appreciated. I know that when I use my program here, it is going to end up limiting my algorithm, so of course naturally we'll have less viewers, but honestly these lives are so much cooler in a way. But I do need to go on Facebook for one thing, because I haven't been on there for a while and it likes to tell lies. Oh, I do not like hearing myself talk. Okay. Not a fan, all right? And I'm a broad, so it just like never helps. Okay, attic space, so we'll just go do my website, katothemedium.com. I love just watching it play, and then I see myself gag on live, and that's why I never, not concerned with rewatching. I'm having a wonderful day, so good morning. I know I'm up early, but you guys know that sometimes I wake up and I'm like, wow, I have all kinds of things I need to talk about. So of course I want to come see my people. I want to come see, you know, my fans, my dedicated people that come on and want to watch some cool mediumship readings. So let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? I've already kind of got you guys started. For those of you guys that want to join, you've been signing up on my website, so I didn't give Facebook or YouTube a fair warning yet. Here we are, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, first of all, welcome. Thank you for everyone that is choosing to tune in today. My name's Kato the Medium. I have the ability to do a lot of things but not figure out how fucking lighting works. But anyways, but I have the ability to communicate with the other side, so I talk to spirit, okay? So some of you guys might be like, yeah, I finally found a great medium, and some people might be like, she's gotta be freaking crazy. Everybody is correct, okay? So I want you to be here. I want you to join me. My banner's not gonna be on today. That's fine. I've told you I haven't used my program in like 2 weeks, so whenever you see this logo right here, it's because I'm using this special program to record. But as long as it can switch to my desk view and bring up my desk. Okay, great. So as you guys can see, I have my book here, which you guys love. You guys absolutely love this book, and I love that you love this book. So a couple things is, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. You guys, I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing. Any amount of sharing, any amount of participation, any amount of double tapping helps my algorithm. We know that when I launch from my program, oftentimes it's going to take down, I can usually get 300-400 viewers in a room. When we're doing it from my program, I maybe get 100 at best. So if you are here, please make sure you are double tapping. We are going to go ahead and see how many people already sent in order to do this, and then we'll try to make sure everybody is on. Hold on, not the right button. My brain's got to do two things. 1 second. This, is that a button right at the top for exactly what I need? Payments. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We've got a few people in here already, so I'm not going to explain how to get in line. I will let you guys know if the line opens at all. I had opened this up and broadcasted that we were doing it, and of course, 5-6 people jumped in already. I love this. I love you guys. Here's the rundown. My name's Kate of the Medium. I talk to dead people. I talk to spirit, okay? I live stream this communication all the time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, I go live for absolutely free. I spend most of my time live streaming absolutely free mediumship readings because it is not about the money, and that I break a lot of stigmas in the career that I have in the field that I work in, okay? So I love to give you guys free readings. Following me is always a perk because I'm always live, primarily on TikTok. But if you guys want to follow my life, and if you guys want to win some awesome things in the month of November, that's why you want to follow me on Facebook. That's what Facebook's all about. If I've got something going on in my life, I'm updating it on Facebook. TikTok's a mainstreaming platform because there's a lot of people there, and you guys love me. Facebook loves me too, but you guys hear what I'm saying. Okay, great. So for those of you guys that are about to get a reading, just know that it is going to be available for you on YouTube. I am thinking by the end of the week because I'm all caught up in all the videos that go onto YouTube. None have been posted today. So I'm going to be dragging those over to YouTube, plopping them in there, bam. So when we get to your reading, once I get started in it, I hit the record button and I don't interact with any of the comments while I'm doing a mediumship reading, okay? And just a little bit of like prefacing is that when we get a reading, what happens is it looks a little something like this, and I'd be happy to show you. It looks a little something like this, a square of the paper with some signs and symbols and whatever it is they want to talk about. You can have 3 sign symbols, you can have 10 sign symbols. Sometimes it's minimal with great messages, and sometimes it's massive with great messages. We never know. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing these readings. I'm going to go ahead and call people that are in here so we can get started. I'll be here for at least an hour and a half at this point. So your intense mediumship readings start now. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I would love to take you guys into my attic space, and if you guys can get into your attic space and help the environment, help the energy with channeling, create a circle of support for your favorite medium, all the juju helps. What we need to do is double tap the screen, and let's go ahead and go into our channeling space and jump right into these mediumship readings, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'll go down this list and I will call the people that have signed up, and then I'll get your person's first name, and then I'll give you whatever comes to mind, okay? I'll do my best to get exactly the person you want on with signs and symbols. Let's say I bring in one person, and then your grandma and your grandpa and your sister-in-law's cousin twice removed comes in. This is beyond my control. I just work here, okay? So now what we're going to do is we are all going to get into our attic space, our meditative space, our safe space. We all have one, all right? Let's get into the zone. Let's see how many signs and symbols I get from spirit that you can also feel, okay? So tapping into this circle can also help you improve your intuition as well. Now, even if you don't purchase a reading today, which most of you guys aren't even getting the opportunity, and so even if you don't purchase a reading, if you hear a reading that's like, wait a second, Kato, are you sure you're talking to them? Because it sounds just like it's for me. This means it's a postcard for you. Take it for you. I'm here to waste your time. Obviously, look how much I talk, but spirit's not here to waste your time, obviously, and look how much I talk, right? It's a win, hate, love thing. Okay, anywho, so we're all going to take a nice big deep breath. Beautiful. So now what I want you to do is I want you to pop your head up into the attic space of your imagination. I want you to take a look around. I want you to imagine a nice wide open attic space with no dark corners, no cobwebs. In fact, it's all lit up. There's nothing else up here but you, in a high vibrational color like white or like yellow, okay? And if the lights are already on, flip them on again. Raise those vibrations, okay? High vibrational colors is high vibrations, okay? Notice if you flip all the lights off, it's low vibration, okay? Lights on, high vibrations. So now what I want you to do is, you didn't see it yet, oh, here it comes. But there's actually a door right back there off to the left. And so what I want you to do is I want you to not filter this door in any way. Just allow this door to take any size, shape, color that it wants. Big door, little door, round door, square door, green door, blue door. You guys are getting it, right? Great. And so now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine your loved one who is no longer here that you would, I'm like, oh, what is that? But it's my dream catcher. I want you to imagine your loved one who is no longer here in the physical world that you would like to communicate with, okay? I want you to visualize them happy, healthy, high vibrational, no matter how they ended up passing, okay? And so now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine them happy, healthy, high vibrational, right? And so I want you to reach back here and I want you to open the door that's right back here to your left. And I want you to picture your loved one happy, healthy, high vibrational, stepping through the threshold of the doorway into the attic space of your imagination, okay? Happy, healthy, high vibrational, all that good stuff. They're stepping into the attic space of your imagination, and then I want you to reach back and I want you to close the door back off to the left. Here it clicks, see it click. So now what I want you to do is up here in the attic space of your imagination, I want you to pretend or visualize. So you pop back up here and your loved one's right over here, off to the right, kind of. That's where mine is anyways. So then what I want you to do is I want you to imagine or pretend, after I punch something in the face, I'm so sorry, I want you to imagine or pretend that your loved one is walking across the attic space of your imagination and standing directly next to you facing forward. Beautiful. And so now what I want you to do is hook arms with your loved one who is no longer here, and I want you to double tap the screen. Even though I'm not picking from the crowd, I still want you to double tap the screen. This way you're in a place with your loved one. You're hoping that you can get a message that resonates. You're hoping that just the right people have already sent into the queue, and you're going to get a message that resonates with it as well. I love you, Beck Mama, for you're awesome. Okay, and so double tap, double tap, double tap. Help me out with the juju. Hopefully you'll get a message from your loved one. And here we go. First person. Now I don't know what platforms you guys are coming from. We have about 6 people in line, so don't send in any more. But when I open it up again, which I most likely will if we can cruise through these, then I will let you know how. So first person is Shayna. So we have Shayna, Shelby, Alicia, and those are the first 3 just to kind of like get everybody on deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down the comment section. So I won't do a whole lot of interacting while, but it wasn't the same as everybody else's. Christy Davies, if you're here, I just got, you paid $50 for a reading, but it wasn't the same as everybody else's. It sounds like you may have, unfortunately, been contacted by a scammer. So I only do private readings or queues, and that's all you can do. It's the only place you can spend money unless you're an Attic Space member, okay? Hey everybody, hey Angela, hey Carol, hey Shayna. All right, so I'm looking for Shanna. Shanna says hi. Okay, so Shanna, you are on Facebook, is this what you're telling me, right? And that's kind of great for you guys, because if everybody shuts up on Facebook, let's see if this chat will load really quick, because if this is on Facebook, you can't get on the list yet. And then it's Oila, Kirga, Amy, Emmys, Ashley, Persh. So yeah, you guys got interesting names, but we're on it. Okay, so Shanna's on there. I'm trying to see if the Facebook chat's gonna load. It is gonna load. Okay, so Facebook shut up today. So then all we'll see is her responses on the screen no matter what platform you're on. And this is a good idea if you have paid for it already and you are on the list. I would recommend going to Facebook to get your reading. So if you search me at Cato the Medium, I'm live streaming right now. You'll have an opportunity. Obviously, you'll have some time in between finding me on that platform. I'm not going anywhere. Don't get nervous, okay? But if you'd like your comments on the screen so everybody can see on every platform, you can jump over to Facebook. Once I learn technology better and get the right updates and everything, I'll be able to get all the comments on the screen. But thanks for... No, it was with you, lovely, on a live. It was a while back. Okay, cool. You're emailing me and I'm still interacting with you. Oh my gosh, this just shows you like how connected I am to my cell phone. Okay, so now let's do this. Payments. First person is Shanna and she's on Facebook. So hello, my dear. What's the first name of the loved one you'd like to communicate with? And we're in. And if you guys want to do primarily the desk view, you let me know. Oh, look at the banners up in here. Hell yeah. I'll make sure Facebook chat will load here. As I switch back and forth, the chat will get weird all over the place. But hi, Harlow. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody quiet on Facebook for sure, okay? So here she is. She's commenting right above us. Do you see that? How cool is that, okay? So, oh, and I'm going to hit the record button. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is someone that passed before their time. Okay, hold on. So we have something we hand down in honor of their memory. This could be anything that they wore. Shirt, ashes in a necklace, jewelry. Almost looks like a little collection of things. The way he puts it together almost seems like it's like a little shrine or a little display, okay? So Shanna, this person says that they ended up passing before their time, suddenly, unexpectedly. Really difficult breathing. I feel like I'm catching my breath, or I feel like I get like this little analogy that I'm like, you know, I don't know why, but I'm like in the Titanic and it's slowly like filling up with water and I'm like, and then something is like, okay, so it goes like downhill. It was like a slow motion, like you can't stop it no matter how much in the, and then there's a partial responsibility, but it almost seems like something we, like not fall into, but it's a slow like, oh shit moment, you know. And then it was suddenly, yes, heart attack. Here's my husband has his clothes. Who is this? Is this your, no way, it's not your boy, is it? All right, everyone else, I'm only talking to Shanna right now, but thank you for being here. Yes, heart attack, upper chest, hard to breathe all at once, slippery slope. His organs, yeah, everything started to fail. It was like catastrophic failure. Who is this to you? And I feel like we have like this lighter brown hair, and you have this female on the other side who is this older lady that declined medically, and then she had a hard time walking toward the end, short hair, and she said she's up there with him as well. He delayed telling my mom. He was trying to breathe. The slippery slope, partial responsibility for like the situation, something we fall into, something like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, right? And then he wasn't telling someone he was having difficulty breathing, and then it overcame him. It happened suddenly. He passed before his time. He is an incredible communicator. Can we just say that out loud really quick? Like, damn, you know? He's a great communicator. And she's like, yes, either grandmother could be there as well, honestly. And then this is the one that has the older male that served and seemed really congested, so he passed medically most likely. So that would hopefully narrow down or clarify. She's like, yep. And so, yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's at peace. This is a primary guardian angel. Who is this to you? I didn't see the comment if you did type it, but secondary guardian angel. But he's telling me he has many people to watch over, maybe sister or something like this. But he has many people to watch over, so he's secondary to you and primary probably to mom, because mom doesn't feel like he got a chance to say goodbye. This is your father? He said it was abrupt and we were just like getting things figured out. We were just getting going. It was like just getting good, and then you lost him type of thing. That's how he describes it. Oh, and then Shanna says those are his parents. Oh, that makes sense why they came through. And then they kept describing themselves more thorough and thorough and thorough, and then bam. And those are his parents. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Love it. All right, cool. I'm going to stop the recording there, so that much of it is going to be on YouTube, okay, like the main process. Yes, they were in the process of moving. So they were in the process of, like, moving out, and then he ends up having... Then he doesn't tell anybody, and yeah, he's just trying to be tough and like but he goes, it seems dramatic, Kato, and someone feels like they didn't get a chance to say goodbye. He goes, but I had like 20 minutes to think about it. I had said something yesterday. I'm like, I cannot put Farmville on my phone. I will neglect my whole family. Sorry, Mommy can't do anything. 20 minutes till the tomatoes are done. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it was funny at the time. Oh, and then he says you always feel him. So I just was like, I felt like one little tiny hair touched my leg, and then I went to go brush it off, and nothing is there. So you have some physical mediumship, and you always feel him too. So I love that. I love that. Okay, you guys, so I came over to Facebook, but it's all the same view on TikTok, right? It's all the same, except for we can put the comments for Facebook on the screen. My mom didn't, but he told me a long time before he was going. So he kind of knew he was going. Is that what you're saying? He kind of knew it or called it in some way. All right, Shelby, where are you at? You're next. I got to make sure you're here. Shelby, are you here, Facebook or TikTok? And then it'll be Alicia and Olia. I'll try to let you guys know a few in advance, okay? And we'll be caught up before we know it. We're on a roll. Now we're going to start going. Y'all are maybe 15 minutes out for your readings, okay? Okay, cool. She's here on Facebook. I love the comments on the screen. Isn't it awesome? Me too. So, yeah, anybody who wants, kiddo, you are absolutely amazing for what you do. Girl, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And if anybody, loves what I do, you like my style, please make sure that you're hitting that follow button. Follow me. I'm not going anywhere. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the next 3 days, more free readings, okay? So make sure you're hitting that follow button. Would love to have you. Thank you for supporting me. If you need a private session, you don't want your bullshit all over the internet, I understand. You can go to katothemedium.com, and if you join my Attic Space membership, you're getting mentorship. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn how to tap in to the deepest levels of your brain, I would love to teach you. katothemedium.com. Find me there. Do not, this is my only profile. There's like a bajillion Kato spam pages, so please ignore those and continue on. Okay, cool. So here we go. Been following for over a year. You're truly amazing. Thank you. Truly an amazing soul. You are so sweet. You are my go-to, Kato. Look forward to seeing you again soon. You're wonderful. Thank you, guys. Anessa DeGrow. I know you. Don't I know you in person? I always feel like that. It just means I'm resonating with you. Okay, here we go. Everyone, slow down the comment section. We're jumping right into another reading. I know it's so cool, and I love you guys, and I love talking to you guys, but I'm mentally ill, so I got to try to keep on track, okay? So here we go. Shelby is here on Facebook. What is your person's first name? Your dead person's first name. Then we're gonna hit the go. Oh, gosh, that feels amazing. Is it a dude? Who is it? Shelby. It's not a dude? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Oh no. That's what we want Kato to say as soon as we start a reading, right? Oh no. Okay. So let me say, I know you said you wanted to bring in a Nicole, but I want to start a little differently. I'm not saying I'm not going to try to bring in Nicole, but hey, maybe these will even make sense for Nicole. But there is, I doubt it, but we'll see. So first person to come into your energy, because I have this arrow right here, I can't help but think that, Spirit's trying to help Spirit come through here. I think you have a male over here that declined. I don't know why I can't draw some steps today, but whatever. That like declined medically, or maybe like medically all over the place, declining, just all over. And then I feel like he may have like passed it home. And then he gives me sign symbol of being a father figure for you. So that's the first person that comes through. And I know it's not Nicole, but I just work here. That's what I tell people. Okay, and so now you want to talk to Nicole. Ooh. There was no going back, Kato. Happened from the inside out, I feel. Oh, it was sudden. Oh, it was tragic too. I kind of rode off into it. So let's say it's like a situational. Suddenly, my hair's really straight. I have brown hair. How many things can I say? And she goes like this, and I'm like, you act like you're in your 20s. Who's this? And we're only talking to Shelby right now. I love you guys, and hopefully just listening to these readings that we're doing, you guys can grab a message that resonates with you, and you can take it as one of your own today, okay? So get on here. Would absolutely love to have you, but I'm just talking to Shelby in the comment section. And we've given her a lot of, she's like, my best friend, she died last summer in a motorcycle accident. And that's why her whole body, she's like, it was sudden, it was tragic. She goes, I kind of just rode into it, Kato. And she goes, and there was no turning back once we were doing it. So she gets on the back of this motorcycle, ends up getting in an accident, and losing her life. Wow. Was she the passenger on the motorcycle? I feel like I'm like, nobody made it. That is tragic. She said, she goes, it's sad, but she's had dreams of me since she ended up passing. And she says that you guys were like sisters and you had to like handle her family. Hold on. Nope, not yet. No. Go. No. Go. Excuse me. I don't know if the mute works, but sometimes I have to excuse the little one. Let me see if the mute works. Mute. Nope, sure doesn't. Anyway, sometimes I have to excuse my child, and it happens. So at the end of the day, I don't want to get interrupted while I'm on a frequency, and I don't need to make excuses for myself. Great. Anywho, fuck me. So she says that you aren't too, you had to handle her family since she ended up passing. Then she says that you have dreams of her since she ended up passing. And she says that even if your dreams make you think that I'm panicking, I'm not panicking, she said. She was by herself, but she was in a group. Okay, so I'm seeing these comments after the fact. Obviously, you have already seen these comments go by on the screen. But she goes, she was actually in a group. Wow. So I asked her, I was like, tell me something you saw right before it happened. She goes, so then I saw like, I tried to like paint the picture, put some bad weather or slipperiness. And she goes, no, it was really smooth, like highway riding. She says that it was like a daydream space out, and she just like kept going. It was almost as if we're like, is she not paying any attention? And then she just like hits the throttle harder, and you're looking at her like, you don't see the tree? Does she not see the stop sign? Does she not see that? And then she's just like, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, like all sunshine. And then someone has a piece of the crash. Can we have a new page per person? No, we'll waste trees, silly. What the fuck? No, we're not here to slaughter trees. Can we have a new page per person? I've had dreams where she's alone and sad in a group of people. Okay, hopefully I had said something where she may come to dreams looking or appearing to be distressed, but she's not. Hopefully I said that when I did this. We had a piece of her helmet at the spot it happened. Okay. Good, you know better, Shelly. Okay, and so she goes, we had a piece of her helmet at the spot that it happened. And she even said that. She brought me through it. She brought me through how it ended up happening. And then she said, and they have a piece of the accident. They have a piece of it. I've never gotten that before. First time ever. Bam. All right, my love. Now I'm looking for Alicia. And then whoever that is your primary guardian angel. Save the tree. Shelly just wants her comments on the screen. We know what you're doing, Shelly. I have dreams where I have to be the one who tells her she's gone. That's because she passed so like la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So now with this new information that you got where you're like, you died, okay? I think that like, let's say a professional medium standpoint, I've talked to him for a long time. I'm like, damn, she is spaced out. She don't even realize she's passing. And then, wow, and she's seeing it from a different perspective. I think she's just... You know, and then your dream still has the human perspective. Medium perspective is, wow, she doesn't even realize it's happening. And you're like, she doesn't even know she's dead. She does. She does. It's just your interpretation. But you miss her. So your grief goes into that too. Okay, cool. So, Alicia. Where are you? Are you doing random readings? These are paid, and the list is full at the moment. We're getting through the list at the moment. Yes. So this is already determined. You can't get on the list anymore. I will tell you when you can. I'll be on for another hour. I don't want y'all to have huge wait times. I am a guilty human being. I want you guys to have thorough, quick, but as fast as I can get to you, I'm trying to get to you while not leaving anything out of these readings at the same time, okay? So don't send in any more, because I don't want you to wait, because then I got to think about you waiting. So be like, I'm fine waiting. I'm fucking feeling guilty if you're waiting, so just hang in there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about you, it's about me, all right? So there's that. All right, cool. Alicia Wallace Holt, where are you? Where are you? Alicia Wallace Holt. Okay, I'm here. Okay, great. So she's on TikTok, so we are not going to have Facebook chats on the screen. Let me go back here. Let me turn the Facebook chats off. Great, great, great. Did I get mine in on time? Probably. Okay, great, but don't send anymore. And please be patient. Your reading will be worth it. I promise. I have brain power, but I have no pen, so we're all fucked. Anyways, got my pen. So here we go. Now, next. Alicia, what is the first name of the person you're trying to communicate with today? Boom, hit the mute that time. Hello, could use some light. Sending you the beams. All right, Alicia, Sarah. Got a lot of females up in here today. I like it. Okay, here we go. Alicia, want to talk to Sarah. Okay. Okay, this person says they didn't expect to pass when they did, or they didn't see it coming in some way. And then she goes like this, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe food or consumption or something that she was doing prior, and then someone feels like they didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but everything keeps kind of telling me like maybe we saw her, okay, before our time. She goes, if a decline could be just straight down, that's what it was. Absolutely out of nowhere, and no matter how she ended up passing, we didn't necessarily see it coming. We have something she wears in honor of her memory. I think it's going to be something jewelry or something we wear. She was going to draw a t-shirt here, so it might be we might have multiple things, depending on who she is too. She seems younger. Seems like we have younger people. So the decline was straight down. Didn't see it coming. Didn't know it was going to kill her. There's a partial responsibility feeling here, but she's got to have been gone for a long time, or we don't hold it against her in some way. She goes, I was simple. She almost seems like a mother figure, but she's got like this younger appearance. She must have just been an old soul. And something underlying, but we didn't expect to pass from it. Anything here resonate? She's a good communicator. Then you have a young male. Simple, classic, common name. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 letters. I don't know. Super simple, common, classic name. Passed suddenly, unexpectedly, tragically, and takes responsibility. This is your grandmother? I was like, I just see someone so young, but I feel like we passed before our time. We didn't see it coming. I feel like it's something underlying. It's been happening for a while. We didn't feel like we got a chance to say goodbye. This person feels like they can... If this is an old lady, she's always bringing the sunshine. Oh, yeah. She's like, I was simple. Do we still have her jewelry? Okay, hold on. Young male suddenly, unexpectedly takes responsibility for the way that he passes tragically. Oh, you have shirts of hers? I love that. She almost drew the shirt for... Okay, so how'd she pass? So let's say she has... So she shows me 2 signs. She shows me my handful of pills, which means it's something you maintain, or like something you might be sick with, or let's say you're just maintaining your blood pressure or something simple, okay? And then it's something that's like all at once, like and off. And I feel like we just had connection with her, or maybe had just even seen her before she ended up passing, so we feel like we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Or was she unable to eat at the end, too? What happened? All right, let me know. How'd she die? Plug it in, plug it in. I hope I didn't do that for some weird reason that I'm going to feel weird about in a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, I love that you have shirts of hers. This dude has really dark hair, the young male on the other side. You guys probably like seeing the book, don't you? Your process is just amazing. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. I just go for it. And I feel like sometimes they all look the same, but they're really different. They tell different stories, you know? I'm so glad that you have shirts of hers. They still smell like me, she says. I love seeing the book. I thought you guys would. Good. And this was your best friend and he was hit by a car? What's his first name? She said that was her best friend and he was hit by a car. Well, I'm letting you know. He's okay. He's at peace. All right? Wow. Even if you're wanting to, I told you, Michael. I was like, we must have called him Mike or Mikey. Yeah, I was like, common classic name, but we simplified it. M-K-E. And then I added this extra one, if you guys remember. But I was like, I think it's like 4 letters, and then I came back and added another one. Kato, I recorded my reading the other day, and that disappeared, so I didn't see it. I do apologize. Anyways, I didn't see that on TikTok. My bad. Something about you recording the reading. I appreciate it. You guys are totally allowed to record your own readings. Just to let you know. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, how did Grandma die? We gotta know. I gotta know. And then it's gonna be Olia Walsh. If you're here. Michael. How did Grandma end up passing? Hey, thank you for the follow, Stephanie Bellis. You got muted? Yeah, my moderators are pretty ruthless. Sorry about that. I just really want it on your recording how your grandma ended up passing. The suspense is killing me. But I'm not going to edit this video, so hopefully it's not like delaying your comments or anything. Koreatown is after Oya. I recorded my reading the other day, and my kids were grateful. Oh, that's what you were saying? Cute. Thank you. I'm trying to get Alicia to tell me how her grandma ended up passing, but guess what? When we do these kind of things and you try to say certain things on TikTok, sometimes it can totally mute you. Not being rude anyway, but what it takes so long for people to answer back, right? Doesn't it just kill you? Kills me too. It could be filtering. Oh yeah, it's not filtering you. I'm just not responding, so it's not your turn. Love you. You're next. Almost there. Because it filters people. As soon as we get going, like if you get excited and it like works up your energy. Okay, so what got into her lungs? See, we're almost there. Something underlying medical. Oh, she's like, you know, if something was already happening. Okay, so if it's something underlying she goes, even if it was something underlying medical. So she has a handful of pills, right? Food? She was eating food and it got into her lungs. Holy crap. Did you guys just see that reading? She was eating food and it got into her lungs. Food consumption went straight down. You guys, she was eating food, no idea. She passed before her time. Doesn't matter her underlying medical issues, right? She was eating food and it went into her lungs and she died. Holy crap. And that's why we wait, and that's why we're patient. Wow. 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 Okay, so I will be editing that one because that one's going to be worth taking out the taking out the dead spot, you know what I'm saying? Is that like the wrong words to use, but whatever. Wow. That's incredible. That's my favorite reading so far. Like, how cool. I'm like, why are you saying this to me? Because remember when I came on, I'm like, you know? And then turns out this lady was eating and food got into her lungs. Wild. Favorite of the day. Favorite of the day. If you need a private session, kidofthemedium.com. But don't get one on TikTok. You don't get a TikTok one. You just get a private reading if you want one. TikTok ones are full for right now, okay? All right, oh yeah, now your turn, love. Your turn, love. We had to fucking amaze people first, okay? All right. You're very welcome, Alicia. She's such a great communicator. Listen, if you don't think talking to spirit's real after that reading, you all have no hope. You would have no hope. If you can't hope after that, you know what I'm saying? If you can't find like a huh after I just did that, I'd never hang up my hat, but that was me pretending to hang up my hat. Don't even play with me. Don't even play. That was incredible. I don't even toot my own horn all the time. And, you know, I'm pretty amazed by Spirit's capacity to help. And it's pretty great. And sometimes you just get that one reading that you're never going to forget. It's that one. All right. Oh, yeah. What's your first person? What's your loved one's first name? Give me 1 second. Boop, boop. Boom, shakalaka. All right, great. Oh, yeah. What's your person's first name, please? She not here now? And then the next one is Kiragitan. Don't know who you are, but you're next. And then Amy Hansen, Emmy Hughes. What's up?
I thought you were going to the kitchen.
Nope, I was coming to tell you to turn your tablet down. If I can hear it, it's too loud.
Hey, Mom,
What?
I have to play some video.
1 second. Boom. Alicia. There's no Ashley. Oh, Ashley's up there a minute. No. Oya, Karagatan, Amy, Emius, Ashley, and then this is Cassandra Lee. That's who's on there. Okay, Oya, what is the name of the first person you would like? What is the first name? It's the first name of the person you'd like to communicate with today. I need the first name of a dead person. This is going to be just an interesting energy. You got an irritated old fucking man on the other side. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's just got a personality that grinds on itself. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yes, there's an Ashley on there. Yes. And I'm getting through them as quick as I can. As quick as I can. But also not as quick as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to rush through yours. I don't want you to feel like you got rushed by any means. Okay, Olia wants to talk to a Linda. Okay. There is this old man. You guys like the book view, and I'm really good with that today, honestly. This is an older male, served, died of something underlying, probably was incommunicative at the end of his life. unable to communicate. I don't even know if incommunicative is the right word, but it feels good. Okay, so now we want to talk to Nicole. Nicole said she's like a mother figure for you. She said we have jewelry or something in honor of her memory, but she's like, but not much, or maybe we don't have it anymore. I get the vibe of like soul family with this person. Am I recording? Okay, good. Male, female, Nicole, not much. Didn't see it coming, just came up and got me, she said. So it seems sunshiny. I don't know why I'm clarifying that it's unintentional. It doesn't seem intentional. It almost seems like underlying medical. And then it's just like, you know, some days your fucking heart races, and then some days you some days so you're just like taking day by day, and then it's just one of these that catch up with us, you know? It's filtering. That's all right. Just add emojis or space it out or scramble it or anything we need. Totally. It's going to filter us for sure. I'm so excited to see what she says though. That means she's sitting there trying to respond and we're just getting more from spirit. So, and then she tells me, okay, so maybe she passed it home. She's a person of routine. Maybe someone was taking care of her, but I don't think she needed too much of that before she ended up passing. Everybody calm down. I did not refresh the list. I love that you guys want to be on there. If I take more people today, I will absolutely let you know. DIA. DIA. MON. DS. Now go on, and you can also talk to text it. Okay, Olia, let me know how she ends up passing, please. And then we just have to like help children spell things. You most likely are on the list, don't worry. Shit, it's filtering. Ooh-wee is a big energy. I feel like this person, and then we're frustrated with communication because no matter how many signs, 1111, dreams, like it's just not going to be good enough. So she's like, I can visit you as many times as we need, but it's not going to be good enough. And then she talks about this jewelry as well. By don't know who it is, are you talking about the signs and symbols that we're getting? Or are you talking about this male up here? How did Nicole end up passing? Seems like could be reoccurring. How did Nicole end up passing? I'm going to put a little bit of it together before I just exit out, because this seems pretty specific in my opinion. So hold on. Hold on. Unless Nicole's a dude. But I'm not seeing your comments very clearly. So if anyone else is on the list to get a reading, go find me on Facebook, please. K to the medium. Because TikTok wants to filter our comments today. End live immediately to avoid a permanent ban. Go fuck yourself. Ugh. Spirit not telling you details. No, it's not about Spirit not telling me details. Spirit told me a bunch of details, and she said something along the lines of like she doesn't know who the woman is, and so that's all I've heard is her saying I don't know who the woman is. So now I asked her how how Nicole ended up passing. Because I don't know if it resonates or not, because I don't know how Nicole ended up dying, so I don't know what she could be trying to tell me, because I work off signs and symbols. So either way, if she doesn't recognize it, maybe something she says could link up or make something clearer. We don't know. And it seems to be filtering her. So if anyone is getting one of these readings today, go to Facebook. Okie dokie. Go to Facebook, because I'm already over TikTok today. Over it. Kira, get together and get on. Where are you? You're next. Okay, so she says Nicole is my niece, but she's alive. So we're talking to dead people. Okay, to the medium. I'm talking to dead people today. No wonder I have this grinding feeling. It might be because we keep saying other platforms' names. Who knows? So, first of all, what an interesting situation. She's like, that doesn't make sense at all. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. What the hell do you think you're doing here? Just a quick question. What did you think was gonna happen? Just real quick. That's what I want to know. I'm not judging at all, girl. I freaking got you. No wonder I had that feeling when I started channeling. Not real life. All right, great. Oh yeah, I will send that back to you, because we're talking to dead people today, but I love you. Nothing that you're saying is resonating to me, so I'm trying to piece it together. Oh, Nicole. Why did I get Nicole? Wait. When did I get... You're right, it was Linda. You're right, it was Linda. You're right. The name was Linda. Nicole? What? Right? I'm confused now. I'm like, we're talking to dead people. Why'd you ask for Nicole? But you're right, Olia. You didn't ask for Nicole. You asked for Linda. And then all these other spirits came through? What the shit just happened? Okay, so can we start over? It was Linda. You're right. I didn't ask for Linda. Who are you looking for? Nicole? You were looking for a Nicole? She just said, I didn't ask for Linda. Linda could be sending Nicole a message to watch out. You just jumped by spirit. I don't even know what's real anymore. You did ask for a Linda, didn't you? Is there a glitch in the matrix happening right now? I'm an intelligent individual and I'm off my fucking rocker right now. Okay, so you did want to talk to someone named Nicole then. You did ask for Nicole. I did get jumped by spirit. I swear I watched you ask for a Linda. And we bring in Nicole, and then you're like, Nicole's alive, and I'm like, the hell, bitch, we're talking to dead people. And then you're like, oh my gosh. What the hell? All right, Olia, maybe I come back to you in just a second. And if we don't connect, or we're just confused, or who the heck even knows, right? We're going to go do a different one and come back to you. And then if I don't even know, we'll figure it out in a second. Because the heck just happened, everybody. What? Okay, so we're going to jump to the next. Oh, yeah. Me and you, going to figure it out. If anything, I just send your $40 back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucked up about it. You're not wasting anything by being here. Also, we're talking to dead people. So, I swear I remember you typing Linda. And then Nicole. But then Nicole's alive? What the... No. Nope. I just scrolled comments and she didn't ask for anyone. What? Didn't I ask her 1,000,000 times to tell me a person's name? I have done this hundreds of times. This is so weird. Okay, well, I'll come back then. You didn't even give me a name? Maybe it's warning sign for someone. Weird. I hate that idea. I do not like it. It was filtering me. She asked for Nicole, pretty certain. Everything's confusing. Let's jump to the next. I'm going to gain my confidence back. I'm going to gain my traction. Not that I don't have confidence, but I'm going, yes, you did ask her. Other people put Linda. Interesting. Then how did I guess a Nicole, who's her niece? And why did I even not write Linda if Linda was the name? Weird. Let's go to another one. Come back. Okay, I'm not going to spend 15 minutes being effed up about it, you know? All right, cool. Who's Kerrigan Gatton? You brought up Nicole. She acknowledged it as her niece. Weird. She just kept saying I'm here, right? And I was getting like frustrated for no reason, and then we saw the name Linda, and then I wrote Nicole, and we went for it. I've never done that before. It was just not the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And listen, anyone can send in for any reason. I'll go back to her energy, but if I feel irritated or if it gets thrown off, you know, maybe it's just not the right moment. It's no big deal. You guys aren't wasting your money by sending it in, because it is what it is, and I'm not messed up about it, you know? Doesn't mean everybody's wrong. It's like we don't even know what was wrong and right there, you know? Because you pulled Nicole without even knowing. Right, like, what the fuck is happening? Anyways, so, okay, we're ready. Kerrigan Gatton, who are you? Where are you? Where are you? Speak up. Oh, it's me on Facebook. Hi, where are you? Show yourself. You've been here the whole time. I said, show yourself. I'm still here, Kato. Sounds good. Sounds good. I just want to overreact a minute. All right, who's your person? Who's your person you're looking for, little lady? And so we're talking to Kira. She's on Facebook, so all the comments get to go on the screen, and we'll be overstimulated about it later. Thank you. How do you get on the list? You cannot. You want to know why? Because I have people, if I don't get these done in the next, 15, you've been waiting for an hour. So don't get on my fucking list. All right? Don't get on it. Okay, I just love watching you. You're so amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Double check the person, right? Can't handle this. Looking for Bubba. Hell yeah. Bubba. Oh my gosh, he gives hugs like a Bubba. I was like, how'd you pass? It's a little bit gray. And he says, it's underlying, but he, it's something reoccurring and you fight a good fight, whether it's something you're going through, something you're suffering through, it's like some sort of reoccurring thing, a little bit of gray situation. Could it be underlying medical? Potentially. Could it be underlying issue? Potentially. Something underlying, whether it's something you go through, if it's you put your body through something and it's that reoccurring cycle in which it... And then he gives the best hugs, and I feel like I can still smell him. Maybe we even have a shirt in honor of his memory. And then you feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. You also have physical mediumship, so you always feel like one piece of hair being played with when nobody else is around. This person is somebody who's a lighthouse for you. Whoo! Kira, does that resonate? You also have a female here on the other side. She's older, glasses, has a hard time getting around. It's a little chair. And then she shows me a handful of meds, which means this is something she maintains over time. And then she goes, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Love you too, Julie. Kira, does this resonate? Literally the best hugs, and he passes from cancer, and then that's why he was talking about that excuse me, that's why he's talking about that fight. I'm like, let's say you have an illness and you're putting your body through it and you're fighting the good fight, and it's underlying, it's cancer, and he fought like hell. Is this your dad? Who is this? Someone who's a lighthouse for you. He gave a sign symbol of father figure, but I'm like, he's just a beacon, he's just a lighthouse, he just, only the good die young, you know. He was my grandpa, my pawpaw. I love this. So he was like a father figure, and he was a beacon and a lighthouse for you, and he gave the best hugs. Do you still have something that he wore in honor of his memory? I love how he just said this was reoccurring, and I fought the good fight. And he passed a cancer. Heck yes, he did. You feel guilt. You didn't get to be there right when it happened. He was the town's Bubba. Yeah, he was. I loved him the second I met him. He's going to be my lighthouse for the day. And he said, you have a lot of guilt in not being able to be there or say goodbye. And he keeps saying, like, life happens. You have to let that go. It's so simple, so trivial. It's going to get in the way of signs, symbols. Oh yeah, look at physical, medical. I forgot I wrote that down. The words were right in front of me. So physical, medical, so he passed of cancer. So it all makes sense, actually. And then you have this female over there as well, and she said she's your primary guardian angel. Actually, this is your primary guardian angel. This lady's kind of like fragile with really cold hands, if that makes sense. Oh, you definitely have his shirt and his OG knife. I love this. So you do have his shirts. I love that you have his OG knife. What a gangster. Every Bubba needs an OG knife. I love this. I absolutely love this. Okay, cool. So he loves the way you're choosing to honor his memories. He goes, just write me a letter. I'll be there. Sometimes you just got to think it over. Sometimes when you're in your mind, you're sitting in that spot having a conversation with them back, and sometimes you go back to your memories and you sit in a specific spot, and you go back and you talk about current things. And I think that's exactly how you talk to him, and then maybe write him a letter. And I think you'll have all that good connection. He goes, she knows I'm around. She smells me all the time. And I'm like, ooh, have I told you that I love you today? Well, I do. And he was known for this. And I love this because he's like, go back to a memory, sit there, think of something I'm saying, and then put it in real time. And he always said, have I told you that I love you today? Well, I do. And he was known for it. And then I'm like, go back to a memory, sit in there, hear it again. I'm right there. Write me a letter if you have to. And that's a great way for you guys to communicate with each other. And then also this lady on the other side for you. I love that. Love your reading. So smooth, so beautiful, so demure, so thoughtful, etc. Okay, here we go. Now, Amy Hansen, where are you? If you guys can get to Facebook, all the better. If you guys like my style, you like what I'm doing, you can book a private session. Do not book a TikTok session at the moment, please. But if you want to book a private one-on-one, you can. This is my only page. I will never message you first. Thank you. You're so very welcome. And so I will never message you first. These are my only pages. Please make sure you are hitting the follow button. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the next 3 days. Everything's absolutely free, so come on in. Only maybe like once every few weeks do I do these cues, and I'm happy to do one this morning. So please make sure that if you would like to find me in the meantime or send me a message, there's a lot of fake Catos. Do not message me on social media. Only reach out to me via email or my website, cato@catothemedium.com. And then obviously, also, not obviously, also if you would like to learn how to tap into your own intuition, you like what I do and you want to learn from the best, I'm happy to teach you for $5 a month, 2 free classes, discounts on my Reiki certificates, discounts on my private readings, and we are giving away my, every month I'm going to give away a dream catcher to my attic space. I'm gonna doll this up a little bit for the month of November, and then we're gonna give this away to one of the attic space members for November. This has beautiful colors like teal and some dark and light and greens, and I just feel like this is the vibe. I'm gonna add something to it because now that I've picked it for a giveaway, I can kind of see who it's going to, even though I don't know who it's going to, you know. So if you want to win this for the month of November, just be an attic space member. You don't have to do anything else. I just pick from the list. I just pick a number randomly, and then whatever number that is, if you are, great. So if you're an attic space member, you're officially in the running. I'm going to be giving away a dream catcher every single month. I make these. It's homemade, Reiki infused. You'll have good dreams, and if you tell me the name of your loved one when you win, I can infuse a little pendant on there for them too. So happy to do that for my attic space members. So join catothemedium.com. It's only $5 a month to be a part of it. Free classes, dream catcher giveaways, discounts on everything. I'm also going to be raising your guys' discount to 15% instead of 10%, so just please join it. It's a good time. Okay, great. So I'm looking for Amy Hansen. Where are you? 'Cause I'm broken, I am thinking about selling the dream catchers, but I'm definitely not like a dream catcher manufacturer. But yes, they will be available on my website. If nothing else, I'll just pluck them off my wall one by one and give them away to my Attic Space members. I'd just rather give things away than make some money, but I know money's important and everything, but it's not the most important thing. So I think I'd rather give them away, but I would also love for you guys to love my product enough to buy it, but it's love-hate. List is not open. Amy, are you here? TikTok here. Great. So Amy is on TikTok. Amy, what is your first name of your loved one who's no longer here? Guess I can scoot up a little bit. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? Jumping back in. Sometimes I need a little refresher, but we're in. 'Cause I'm broken. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Harvey. That reminds me. Gotta turn my Facebook chat off. Emmer. Andrew, but we called him Andy. He's got a cute smile. He's funny. He's an old soul. Oops. He's got a cute smile. I hit the record button. He's funny. He's got an old soul, but he gives me excited little boy rebel without a cause vibe. He takes partial responsibility. He says one thing led to another, passes before his time. I love his like darker eyes. He's got a little boy smile on him for sure. So I think he's happy. He's at peace, but he's taking this partial responsibility. He says it's like one thing leads to another. Almost gives me like car accident and in like low visibility vibes. But I feel like we're doing something, but the intention is not. The result is death, you know? What? And she's like, yes. How did he end up passing? So I see you guys kind of closer in age, and he goes, come on, come on. You're like, no, don't. And he's like, come on, come on. And he like pulls you in, and he gives you a hug. He's like, it's okay. And then you're like mad and frustrated that he's gone. You're like, no, why'd you have to leave? And so I can like feel that tension. He had relapsed. What is your relationship? She says that's still confusing. And you're like, exactly. Were you guys in a relationship and he relapsed? And he's like, come on. You're like, no, please. And he's like, come on. Goosebumps. Oh, goosebumps everywhere. And he's like all just come here, I love you, it's fine. You're like, please stop this. And he's like, it's okay, give me a hug, I love you. And you're tolerating someone with an addiction. And then he relapses. A cycle he gets in, but look at his smile, look how charismatic he is, look how funny he is, but he's a rebel without a cause, isn't he? Like, there's no end to it, is there? And then he's like, oh, you still love me, taking a nice hug, and then he relapsed and passed, and that's why he's taking this responsibility. And then he actually shows me him pulling you in and you saying, no, stop, this has got to be the end. You couldn't. There was no getting out of it for you, which shows me that because he admits to it being a reoccurring cycle, it was karmic because of what he was causing to other people, and there wasn't. I don't think there was a stop. There's a difference between getting clean and getting sober. Sober's when you bob above the water of not being fucking high. You know? That wasn't clean. He was found unconscious, but didn't overdose. Can we get into the freaky drama? So what? They bring him to a hospital and he's a potato? Naughty. What, then you had to say goodbye to him and he wasn't even conscious? He just gets more brutal as we go then? Dang. Found unconscious but didn't overdose. Oh my gosh. We can't leave on a cliffhanger like that. That was the cliffhanger we will not be left on, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And he totally admits to it like being a cycle. He totally admits to, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you know what? When he had said that, that he takes that partial responsibility, and when I had said that it's karmic, and then she goes, he's found unconscious but didn't overdose. There's no way he came back to. That is an out-of-body experience. Sometimes with karma, you have to watch it unfold. Like when you pass, you take like a right outside your body view and you can look around. This typically happens, like let's say you pass and then your mom finds you, and then Spirit's like, you see what you did? It's like Spirit taking you out of your body to watch yourself make a mess so you understand what happens. So it feels very out of body. They say heart attack, but they donated his heart. Nice. They say heart attack, but they donated his heart. They might as well just put COVID on it. Ooh, did she say that? Did she say that? She did. She did. Oh, all right, I love you. Emmyuse, Halbrook, where are you? If anyone has to go and you can't wait, please let me know. But we have Emmyuse, Ashley, Paris. This is Cassandra Lee. But this is Cassandra Lee, hasn't been waiting as long. And if you guys want a private session, katothemedium.com, okay? So still trying to figure out the details. Wait, how new is this? You're very welcome. What about Oya? Hold on, I'll get back to Oya. Oya was a whole ass trip and a half. And honestly, if me and Oya have to do a private session or wait till a different day, we will. All right, so I'm not leaving her hanging. If the energy just didn't catch, it didn't catch. Totally fine. I got nothing against Oya. And if Oya want to work with me, I got no problem with that. 5 weeks ago? Oh yeah, he's gonna be just fine. He talks that great, and he's only been gone 5 weeks. Yeah, he's okay. Yep. Oh yeah, I went to Facebook, she said. Oh, did she? Emmy Sue's on Facebook, so either way we got Facebook. And then if we do, and then we'll try Oya after that. Oya, just make sure you got a dead person, right? I know this is a weird concept, but we're talking to dead people. At least you know Olia's not a bullshitter, and she'll let me know if I'm doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that a lot. I can appreciate it. Hi, it's been a while. Hello, Bruce and Tanya. Bloop, bloop. Hello, Olia. Yes. Okay, so I'm also looking for Emmy Sue. I'm going to do Emmy Sue's first, and then I'll come back to Olia. Okay, then we'll do Ashley and Paparazzer, and then we got it, and then we pretty much got it. Okay? Amy's like, well, who said it? I'm so sorry, that is hard. I'm lost. So very hard. I'm lost now. In 5 weeks, they don't have the toxicology back yet to say he didn't overdose. No, they called it a heart attack and then donated his heart right away. Because he was found unconscious. See how nothing lines up? It's a dirty world we have out here, but hey, we can't say too much on the interwebs because I still need a job. Cute how that works. Very not demure. Very human-like. Okay, Emmyuse, person, please. Go. First name of your dead person, please. You didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Linda. Oh, like, let me do this one and I'll get back to Oya. Who do you got, Emmy Sue? Linda. Did we not just find what we were looking for, ladies and gentlemen? Did we not just find what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen? You're lucky I don't quit my fucking job sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm like, I don't know what Olia's problem is, but like, let me go up the chain a couple notches and see what we find out. Emmy Sue's like, I know. Olia just says LOL, right? I'm putting my 2 weeks in. Bye, everybody. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. My heart would break. Oh, I almost literally lost it. I would never. I love doing this. I love you guys. Oh, I almost broke my own fucking heart. Being a Pisces is hard. Just an emotional piece of shit all the time. Also, Linda. Fucking Linda, am I right? All right, here we go. I used to sit beside Emily Louise, pink dress, a matching bow, and her ponytail. Okay. Kissed me on a school bus, told me not to tell. Alright, so Linda, mother figure, whatever happened, she goes down in steps. I see that like we're devastated and crying, but she's smiling. We didn't want to lose her. Or it's like, let's say we watch somebody actively pass from a medical ailment where you can see like the color in their skin turn colors. Like, you know how we turn like a green or a yellow or even like sometimes a gray before we end up passing. So this is like her being strong, maybe passing from something underlying medical, and her just, you know, kind of taking it with a grain of salt. She goes, long time coming, and even though it felt before my time, I was ready to go when I did. And then she says that she has a male over here with her as well. She used to sing that song to you? Seriously? And as soon as I come in, I start singing that song. Kiss me on a school bus, told me not to tell. I'm so confused who's getting a reading. It's Emmy Sue, and she's on Facebook. Hopefully my Facebook chats are popping up at the top here. At the top of my book, right here. So, I love the fact that she goes to sing you a song, and that's actually what she's saying to you in real life. How did she end up passing? I bet you knew that was your Linda the whole time. Okay, so she just gave me a sign. Feathers or birds. You see her in the feathers or birds. I can't draw anything. It's like a feather or a bird, like you see her. Pisces rising here. I feel you, right? That just means your emotional dumpster fire is on display for the entire world to see. No big deal. Emmy Sue, are you getting filtered on Facebook, my love? Tell me how Miss Linda ends up passing, please. And then I'll just keep talking because this male declines medically as well, probably being taken care of, and then has a hard time breathing toward the end. She was declining in health for years. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look it. Even though you're devastated and it's sad you can't be there, like, have you ever watched, remember when I said, have you ever watched somebody just die slowly while they change colors and there's not much you can do about it, but there they are just smiling, putting in the good fight, declining. Yep. Cardinals are a specific thing for her, so she resonated with the feather. Sorry, I have to move the book so I can see everything, because I want to see it like as clearly as possible. I'm sure you guys do too. And so you, unfortunately, part of your life that you had to experience during such a, you know, a time when you're losing somebody, you weren't able to be around. So that probably was emotional devastation for you. And then she was like a mother figure for you. So you feeling like you can't get to her, that's ultimate sorrow. When have you ever seen me draw a teardrop? Never. Okay? And then she's sitting there smiling. It's a good fight. She knows she's passing, but she's smiling along. She's taking it with a grain of salt, you know? And so this is like, even though you couldn't get to her, she smiles. See, while you're crying, she's fine. Life happens. Life happens. It's fine. You know? That's beautiful. Tells me she passes before, or maybe even before you could get to her. That would make sense too. If you've got a grandpa over there with her, you said it was grandma, right? Oh, the male's my pops. Okay, you guys already saw that. I don't see the comments, but I'm glad you guys could see it up on the screen. So I'm like, maybe that's a grandpa, and yeah, it's her pops. I didn't see the comment before I did, obviously, but yeah, that's her pops. So they're both up there. Everyone's at peace. Everyone's fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everyone's fine. See how awesome that is? Oh yeah, you got a dead person? Give me a first name. Woo! Let's try this again now that we got Linda out the damn way. Y'all make sure you follow me. I appreciate you hitting that follow button. I want to talk to my husband, Edward. Okay, great. So we brought in Linda and Nicole, and then I'm like, there's this irritated blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. So let's see if we can talk to your husband, Edward, and we'll see if this thing's on, okay? So that's good. I feel like a little more has been cleared. The way has been cleared a little bit. Okay, so I want to talk to husband, Edward. All right. Now, everyone slow down the comments on Facebook because they are going to be on the screen. And so, oh, yeah, let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, he had a problem with breathing. He says thank you, so maybe you were taking care of him. And then he talks about he gives me a sign and symbol. He gives me a sign and symbol that we have too much of his stuff. So some people keep a t-shirt, you keep the whole fucking closet. He says thank you, so I feel like however he ended up passing, maybe it was you taking care of him. Ultimately it was hard breathing, but it really seems like it's mostly affecting his upper body. He gives me a sign symbol, like the reason it happens fast is because it's like, you know, by the time you know what's happening. You're so very welcome. Thank you. By the time he realizes it's happening, no, we're up here. Breathing. By the time we realize it's happening, which maybe was a breathing effect where we're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? She goes, yes, I kept everything. And for no reason, Kat's like, it's 60 degrees here. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you, Kat. Okay, great. And then Olia says, Edward. Okay, so she goes, yes, I kept everything. So let's say like, let's say we find out. Okay, so then we feel like okay. Hold on, we have guilt right here. Hold on. It's becoming clearer. Okay. Let's call the doctor and figure out what's going on. You have 3 fucking weeks left to live. That's how I feel. And you're like, oh, did I not recognize something enough or see something decline? Or like, but there's nothing to grab onto. It's nothing to grab onto. It's too late. Difficult breathing. Too late. That's what he keeps saying. His depression got really bad. And we have guilt here. Because you didn't see the signs in time. Oh, and then an abrupt stop. What happened? Ooh, tension. You had a premonition of his death? It hasn't even come on the screen yet, but she texted and she said, I had a premonition of his death. Okay, so, remember how I said, hold on, it's all coming clearer, it's all becoming clearer, okay? And what did I say? It's all becoming clearer. There's guilt right here, I can see it. And then all of a sudden, oh, you get a little bit of warning, and oh, maybe you have like only 3 weeks or a week and a half, or it happens right afterwards, and then boom, it's gone. But then you hold guilt because maybe you didn't see the signs, maybe you didn't jump on it. I'm sitting here saying maybe it's medical. But then she said his depression was bad. I had a dream. I had a premonition of his death. Okay, so, but he's not sitting here taking like responsibility. So even if it is a self-aside, okay, this means like, the only thing holding him right here is guilt. It's not like a, how could you? So this, and you said his depression got really bad, so this is nothing out of the ordinary. If you look at his whole life start to finish, I'm like, that probably was going to end that way. Dang, because his depression was doing this all the time. You were the only one keeping it afloat, regardless. What's up?
Butter just farted.
Thank you, buddy. Also, my dog farted, in case anybody wants to know. Put him outside. Maybe he's got to go potty. I was the Oh, that just adds to your guilt. Sorry, I had to put my dog fart right in the middle of your reading. I apologize, but dang, at least we got there. We got a little exhaust, people. All right? Anyways, so she said I was the last person to talk to him before he did it, and can I ask you how he did it? I know it sounds wild, but I can't, there's that restricted breathing and. He tells me he went to a courteous place, which means he thought about it. So either like went outside or garage or car and gun, or like closet, garage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, great. Not great, but you know what I'm saying. And so what was I saying? She said that she was the last person to talk to him before he ends up passing, and then she has a premonition that he's gonna pass. Okay, and then he ends up passing, so she's holding guilt and responsibility that she couldn't stop it or recognize the sign properly in time, which is exactly how he described it. He's a great communicator, and you have a bunch of his stuff. You can make something out of this, but I feel like you want to like preserve it in time. Here's what I would do. I would like almost like make like a teddy bear and a pillow and I don't know, make a little bedroom set out of all the things that you have, so that way you can look at them in new ways, not like look at boxes of his stuff and know that you're going to have to throw that away eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good for your mental health either, but you can't be taking responsibility. So, you know, he was plagued with this issue his whole life. So if you sit there and grieve too hard, it restricts some things. Not that he's restricted or anything. He's completely at peace, but it restricts your ability, or you're like, no, I can't, it's not really a sign, I probably messed that up. Like, don't put that in there. Don't interrupt the good frequencies. T-shirt pillows is where it's at, girl. Yeah, little teddy bear, t-shirt pillow, do it. Do it. Love you. Glad I got your reading in. See? So I'd never be like, oh my gosh, I got a reading wrong. I'm like, I don't know who fucking Linda is, but once we hunt her ass down, we can bring in like, and then I had to like yell at one of my clients about Nicole, Linda, we don't know. That was the weirdest shit, but we got through it. Turns out the angry man was her husband trying to get through, everyone. You had up and downs in OG, right? Right? Yeah, he was probably really frustrated when he made that decision. So when I came in with this, let's see if this makes any sense though. No, that lady said she didn't have much. Waves, waves, waves. Nope. And this dude served, so it's not him. Wild. Okie dokie, next person in the line is, okay, we did MEUs, Amy, yes, 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 yes. We have Ashley, Parishra, or this is Cassandra Lee will be next. If all three of you guys are good, I'm good with it, okay? If anybody can't wait, fine. If you guys are not in there, okay? If you guys need to like you've been waiting too long, you just let me know. I'm not here to hold you, okay? Okay, great. So Ashley, you're next, my love. And then it's Parissa Pash. Then this is Cassandra Lee Cox, okay? And then those are the three I have left. So good. So if you guys are patient, just, you know, let's say Ashley's doing it now. In 5 minutes, it'll be Parisha, and then Cassandra, maybe 10 minutes, 15 max, okay? Yes, I'm catching up on a cue, and then I'll be back and then I'm going to go for a bike ride with my kid, and then we'll do another cue. Also, if you join my Attic Space membership, which is only $5 a month, Attic Space members. Oh, really? That was my grandparents coming through on her first reading. Oh, Emmy, that makes sense. Yeah, see, that's why it felt so freaking weird. So if you guys are Attic Space members, just let you know, I'm going to be giving away a dream catcher every month. And since I pulled this off my wall today, I'm going to add some like gems and stuff, because now that it's determined that I'm going to be giving this one away, I can start to kind of feel who it's meant to be for. So this will be absolutely infused with all the right stuff, so you guys can have good dreams. Whoever wins it, you can give me your loved one's first name, and I'll make sure to like infuse them into, not like infuse them into it, but make sure that they can access your dreams through it and make your dreams a safe place to be able to, you know, your dreams will be clearer. If this one's yours, it's got a lot of energy in it already, a very feminine, it's like feminine but like adventurous, nature-y vibe. I don't know, I feel it. So if you like this, go ahead and join my Attic Space, because at the end of the month we're going to be drawing some, and it's teals and blues and a little bit of black, and it's just awesome. And I'm going to add to it, so I'm trying to channel whoever's going to get it, and hopefully it'll be perfect for you when you get it. So this is November's giveaway. So, anywho, go to katothemedium.com if you want to sign up for that. Ashley, who's your person's first name? Wanted to hear from Jessica Jessie. We called her Jessie. Okay, you're like really excited to see her. And she goes, honestly, Kato, I'm really excited to see her too. Okay, she talks about you having an old soul. You trying to do too much for other people, and it's almost impossible for you to catch up. She feels like a sister energy to you. She goes, this lifetime, next lifetime, the next lifetime, we're always going to be connected like that. Hey guys. Hold on. Whew. Now, if you're here, slow down the Facebook comments. I'm only talking to Ashley, okay? So everyone else, shut up. Love you. Okay, great. Now that we got that out of the way. Okay, so this person, so Jessie. I was like, did you see it coming? Yes, but. And then it's like we ride off into it. The situation was underlying, like, I feel like I didn't have time to make corrections. I get a little flash of being inside my home, like maybe in my room or something. And it's really hard to breathe. Like I can't take in any more oxygen. Like doesn't matter how hard I can feel myself breathing harder. Like imagine opening up your lungs, but like your only instinct is to breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and breathe in and breathe in, so you can feel that like pinching, because you're just like, and it's like an unlimited amount of breathing in. Weird. Does this make sense? Why does this cloud look like a heart on my screen? Dark hair. Suddenly, unexpectedly. I feel like it's very euphoric. By the time I know what's going on, there's no way to make a correction. Yeah, I think she was on with that. There was no way to make a correction. Listen, if I'm just breathing in, there's no way to go, you know, it's just like my instinct is to just breathe in and in. So I feel like we mostly didn't see it coming, but then right at the end we saw it happening and couldn't make corrections, is the best way to say that, I think. All right, now I'm on the edge of my seat, Ashley. You got to tell me how she ends up passing. Woo! Then you have an older male. That's a father figure, passed medically, common classic. Simple first name. She was found dead in her backyard. She was found dead in her backyard, drugs in her system, but had broken ribs included. Yeah, I think someone else was with her. I think there was someone else with her, because I'm like, we didn't expect it to happen like this. And then all of a sudden I'm just breathing in. The reaction at the end is just breathing in, looking for air, looking for air. There wasn't time to make any corrections. Yeah, especially if she didn't see it coming. I'm like, I see her at home. I see her at home. Guess what? Did you see it coming? Yes, but I was taken into the backyard. And then all of a sudden I didn't see it coming. Maybe it comes up from behind us making corrections. All of a sudden you go from nothing to, sounds like we got murdered. Damn, who is this to you? Best friend, soul sister, this lifetime, next lifetime, like she said before? Whoa. She was an addict. I think it was boyfriend. Oh, I'm not like pointing fingers, but you're totally right. There's the gangly one with the hair that could do this, but it's just like stringy. Yeah, that one. A skinny face, short, jawline like mine. See how I got a real... Yep. Brown hair. It was your aunt, and you guys were really close, and she was an addict, and she thinks it was the boyfriend. You're totally right. And she goes, and I can prove it, Kato, because there were 2 different drugs in my system. Maybe 3 if we're counting THC, but like, you know. As far as like everyone getting, when everyone gets together and has a little THC, we don't start murdering people. So, Ashley, thank you. She's like, I'm crying. You're amazing. I'm just here to, well, thank you. Love you. Yeah, that's what it felt like. Like all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, it feels like you got murdered. Yeah, my man. Woo. Wow. Your lungs can't fill anymore. We need oxygen. Need oxygen. Wow. She's at peace now, though. She's okay. She's okay. Wow. Yes, meth and fentanyl. She was a meth addict. Didn't even do fentanyl. She goes, I'll show you. I can prove that it's me because I had 2 different ones in my system. And she goes, yep, it's meth and fentanyl. She was a meth addict, but she didn't do fentanyl. And then all of a sudden she's like, I'll prove it was me. There were 2. Wow. Wow. This one needs some editing too. Ugh. You're so welcome, Ashley. All right, 2 more. Parasher Poshish Posh. Your turn. Hey, buddy, I'll be done in like 10 minutes, okay? What a good boy. My boy's so good.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, baby.
What are you gonna be doing for?
Restricted for some audiences. Sorry, TikTok. Visibility restricted. All right, I got some restrictions on just because of like obviously how conversations are going. Hey, buddy, 10 minutes, okay? Go chill. Don't punch anything. Go chill. Well, as long as it was an accident, go chill. Whoops, sorry, we got some restrictions on, probably just because of what we're talking about. Yeah, thanks, I'll do the profile links. Okay, that's what she calls her subscription. Oh, my Attic Space membership, yep. And my Attic Space, am I just that old? Sorry, you guys. My Attic Space membership is a monthly subscription you guys can do on my website. It gets you 10% off to private readings, 10% off to my Reiki certificates if you want to do any of my online courses. And for that $5 a month, you get 2 free classes every single month, okay? And I am giving away a dream catcher every single month, and this is November. So this is like all kinds of blues, even got a little black, but it's also got some like teal. So it's a really good representation of what it looks like. And I'm gonna add to it now that I can kind of feel who it's going to. I'm gonna add to it. So this should be perfectly ready to go, completely infused, and I'll program your loved one's energy into it once we draw the winner. But you don't have to do anything but be an Attic Space member, and it goes right off the list, and one of y'all is going to win these every month, okay? So it's March 6th. When is yours? My birthday is February 26th. Donna, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. So if you're an Attic Space member, every month you're going to be in a drawing to win one of these, whether you like it or not. Neener. And they're all going to be Reiki infused and just a beautiful process, so I hope you guys love them. Okay, here we go. So, yes, I'm a Pisces. I was born week of Spirit, day of Spirit, actually. And I was also born in the back of an ambulance, so there's that. Chaos since day 1, baby. Okay, Parissa, where are ya? And are you on TikTok or Facebook? And if you guys need me, just go to my website. That's how you sign up for my Attic Space. Then make sure that you're signed up to the classes once you get it, you know. And if you want to like learn how to channel, you can take my Reiki Level 1 course right on my website. I have a Learn to Channel. You can go right onto my website, take my Learn to Channel course, bam. It's like $65, but you get 10% off. You get 10% off with your Attic Space membership. Sorry, here we go. Sorry, apparently I had to, like, you know, get some things out of my system before Paris says. All right, Paris, what's your personal name? This is the story of a girl cried a river and drowned the whole world. Me, 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 me. No? Just me? Cool. Tell me you're mentally ill without telling me you're mentally ill. Does that solve it? Katie, I love, has similar vibes. All right, here we go. Right? Right? All right, we're talking to Katie. She's like, my stomach. It's like, okay. I really didn't see it coming. Before my time. Have you ever thought a pancake was like perfectly done, and then you flip it and you're like, oh fuck, I burned it. Whoa, hold on. Wow, she just showed me a vision of my own life. That was freaking cool. Don't know that sign and symbol yet, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. But hold on. Here's some things I want to add. Like, let's say I'm along for the ride. Here's what it I'm go with the flow until stuff stops working. That's what she says. Then she said you feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I feel like she's perfectly fine, like da 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 da. Oh, my stomach, and then it's all over with. So this would also be suddenly, unexpectedly. Let's say we get a phone call. What do you mean? I just talked to her. Kept trying to leave, but I'm so drawn to you. I come right back. Hi, Shelly. Hit the follow button. Nothing but freebies for the next 3 days. Just let you know. Then you have a male over here, too. I'm not trying to get him to... This one says he's a father figure, too. Suddenly, of the upper chest, feels like heart attack or just a stroke, tightening. Okay, she says it makes sense. Tell me. And then you also have this male over here. I'm going to keep going unless you give me facts, damn it. Make it stop. You tell me about these dead people and I'll make it all go away. And then I wonder why I get restrictions. Dang. Too much me. The internet can't handle it. I've been following a while, but hardly ever get you in my scroll. Well, they just restricted me 10 minutes ago, so I'm super happy. They're like, but you know what? Shelly's going to want to see this after that. Whatever. Oh, well, thank you guys. She was my mom, and it all went downhill within a week. Along for the ride. Okay, what happened? So it must have been like medical, since it's the inside of her body. She must have felt like she was feeling sick or having some sort of symptom. So what? She goes to the doctor and it's like irreversible, essentially. And the male is my grandpa, who had a stroke suddenly. Okay, any chance they're related? Either way, guardian angels for you. Primary, secondary. He's very watchful. I think he grew up maybe very religious. So, like, even if you're up there in, like, spirit land and you see a medium's head pop through the door, he's like, the hell? So it kind of makes me feel like he didn't expect that. Surprise, Grandpa! Okay, and then, so yeah, how did Mom end up passing? Okay, she's been an alcoholic my whole life, but she felt sick the week before she passed, but no one thought anything of it, and I wasn't told until after she passed. Remember when she was like, what do you mean she just passed? What? That doesn't make any sense. So this lady says that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. She said she's an alcoholic her whole life, and so she's kind of along for the ride. That's that careless but still existing mentality. Something she's just along for the ride, passed before her time suddenly, didn't get a chance to say goodbye. She goes, oh, my stomach, because she's been sitting there drinking on it, running her body down. Then all of a sudden she's like, oh, my stomach. And then she declines, didn't get a chance to say goodbye suddenly, but she's an alcoholic, so it's like a cry wolf, don't take it seriously. And then all of a sudden you got some phone call that your mom's dead, and that's exactly how it went, wasn't it? She's a great communicator. And sometimes I don't know how to do lighting. Wow. That's great. She's a wonderful communicator. You still have something, I feel like you have something in honor of her memory. I'm like literally seeing a little teddy bear right now, so I don't know if you have some, it's like almost seems like, I can't say it's necessarily something made out of her clothing, but it's definitely something like in honor of her memory that you have like a little trinket or something. My grandpa was related to her as well. All right, perfect. And she's like, yes, wow. She's just taking it all in. So it seems like in addition, she loves the way you're choosing to. I got a Build-A-Bear with her voice in it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Can't tell me. Cannot tell me. I'm a funny guy. All right, great. I'm in. And so you cannot tell me Spirit's not communicating with her very accurately. It wasn't even until after we confirmed who she was that she's like, you see this teddy bear? And she literally got a Build-A-Bear with her voice in it. It's amazing. She is saying, wow. Love it. And she circled her name before she did it too. Love it. Love that a lot. All right, your person's all right. Love you. One more. I can do this. How many have I done? How many have I done? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I got this. You're so very welcome, Paris. So very welcome. Okay. Whew. Cassandra Lee Cox. What's your person's first name? One more, guys. And then I'm going to do lunch break with my kid. Oof. And then I'll be back this afternoon probably. I want to stream for 4 hours today. That's my goal. That's my goal. 4 hours of streaming today, and this counts as like maybe 2. Also, let me text my client, who is a personal friend of mine anyway, so he knows I'm going to dick him around till 1 o'clock anyways. Hold on. Hello, love bug. How about 1 so I can slack today? XO. And that's how I talk to my clients. So if you ever get a reading, I'm just going to text you. Hello, lover. You're going to need an extra 30 minutes. Okay, cool. At least he knows. All right. Okay, Cassandra Lee, I'm ready. What's your person's first name? Am I catching you at the end? Yeah, this is going to be my last one, but I'm going to be on for another 2 hours today. My goal is to stream for 4 hours today, and I've done 2 hours. So, may do a queue, maybe free, I don't know, but in a couple hours, I'm going to go to work again. So, don't worry, my loves. Don't worry, my loves. Cassandra Lee, if you're still here, what's your person's first name? Just want to get into a good, deep channel for this. All right. She not here? I gotta go to the doctor today. I have a reading at 1 now, but he's a regular, so I'll probably take as long as he needs or wants. Maybe hour, hour and a half. Let's talk like, I'll be live again 3 o'clock. How's it sound? 3 o'clock-ish? I'd like to be live as early as possible, so let's do 3. If Cassandra's not here, it's fine. Oh, switch to Facebook. Okay, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. Do you want Facebook? I see you. This is Cassandra Lee on Facebook. Here, hi, Rita, switch to Facebook. Great. So I got you. Now, I'm going to take it off How will it take? How will it take? How will it take? I'll go live for another 2 hours today. My goal, I told myself I'm going to stream for 4 hours today. I've been streaming for 2, and I've done 11 readings, okay? So I'll be live for another 2 hours, maybe doing another 7 readings later. So around 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 at the latest, I'll be on doing another live, okay? And this is Cassandra Lee is on TikTok, so you won't see her comments. Nicole, shoot, I'll probably miss you. I'll catch you again, though. Love you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that I can see your comments, Nico. Okay, and she's on there, she, I don't know, YouTube, so that's, you guys can't see those comments either. Okay, Cassandra Lee, we're on Facebook. Boom. Let's do it. Let me get all the Facebook things live. Facebook chat off. Okay, great. Cassandra, first name of your loved one, Rita. Sorry. Something underlying medical. She has really cold hands. Seems like a mother figure for you. She tells me it was hard to get around or walk toward the end of her life. We still have a piece of fabric or something that she wore in honor of her memory in addition to jewelry. This jewelry could have a piece of her in it. It could maybe not, but we probably have jewelry in honor of her memory. She says you still see her face in crowds. I feel like it was difficult breathing, but I don't necessarily think it happened from the breathing. I think that she had a bunch of underlying medical stuff, and then eventually her body just got worn down and tired. She says thank you, so someone may have been helping her. She said she didn't expect to pass the day that she did, but she expected to pass. Shit, I was not recording. Redo. Okay, cool. So, Cassandra, this person said that she is like a mother figure for you. She tells me she passes from something underlying medical. Most likely she had a difficult time walking toward the end of her life. She tells me she has cold hands, so this complements the mother figure vibe. I feel like we have something she wore in honor of her memory as far as clothes go, but also I think we had jewelry. I don't know if a piece of her is within this jewelry, but I think that we have something in honor of her memory. She also says you see her face in a crowd. I'm almost done. You're going to have to give me 2 minutes, please. Go on. And so then, yep, go on. And so then, sorry, I have to, because I got to keep it, you know. Sometimes I got to be like, not the moment. It's the last 3 minutes, and I know I don't have to make excuses, but it's important to, like, take time for your kids and, like, you know, verbally be gentle with them. But if, like, I'm not losing this thought for anybody right now, all right? It could be anybody, and it ain't happening, so, okay, great. And so, had a hard time getting around, walking, so someone may have helped take care of her as well, because she does say thank you. And the one thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if you have any kids, but I see, like, maybe 2 kids, but she wants me to tell you that she sees everything. She hasn't missed anything. I feel like you still see her face in the crowd. I feel like she still shows up to important things, and I feel like she's still trying to show you that she knows of your kids and, you know, kisses them on the head and then sends them to you type of deal. Makes sense, Miss Cassandra? She's like, hot, cold, hot, cold. And then she shows me pain management. So it says this very much, and then she said, very much, so it very much resonates. So then I feel like I want to amplify that our pain was managed properly at the end of our life as well. Who is this to you? How did she end up passing? She's very funny and sweet. She likes to joke around and tell stories, because then she's like, she turns into a witch with a bubbling cauldron, and she goes, it was a bunch of things. Bubble, trouble, blah, blah, blah. Aw, and what are the chances my kid went and interrupted? And I'm like, listen, you have to treat your kids gently. You have to, like, you know, caress them with the language that you speak. But I'm not losing this thought for anybody, you know, so that's pretty cute. And then it's your mom, so like a mother figure. How did she end up passing? And if you have kids she hasn't met, or even if even if she did meet them, she wants you to know she's proud of you for being a mom. She was loved by everybody, but she was a firecracker. She sounds like a firecracker. My kid comes and like, listen, love my kid, but like, ain't losing this thought for nobody whatsoever. How'd she end up passing? I love her firecracker personality. And then this jewelry. Do you have like her ring or something she wore in honor of her memory as well? Could she walk? How'd she die? Ah! These are so overwhelming. Like, what part do you respond to first, you know?
Hey, Mom.
Give me 1 second.
2-minute timer's done.
Boom. Tell me how she ended up passing. Okay, she said she broke her hip. So this is your mom. She ended up breaking her hip. Now it's like she had a hard time walking at the end. And then it was underlying. So basically she broke her hip, and then she had pain management, and then her health declined, and then she talked about it being like a cauldron of many things. So yeah, she broke her hip, and then let's give her an infection, and then let's make her blood pressure freak out for no reason. And it was almost like it almost was meant to happen. It was like a domino effect. She went in for surgery. She broke her, oh my gosh, it was a domino effect, and she's sitting here telling me more. Okay, so she went in for surgery. Wow. So she passed for surgery because she talked about pain management. She wasn't under when she did this. Oh my gosh, I'm so on the edge of my seat with this reading. So she breaks her hip, then she talks about, let's give her an infection, let's do this, and let's add this, and let's do this, and then she talks about her pain management. She came out of surgery, and then couldn't get around. Thank you to whoever was taking care of her. Never recovered. Surgical psychosis? What is surgical psychosis? Never got up again. So basically put her in like a weird coma after the surgery. She never came out of it. Huh? Oh my gosh. Pain management talks about being put under, cold hands. Thank you forever who's taking care of her. And then do you still have her jewelry? Oh yeah, you have a bunch of stuff. That's a traumatizing way to lose your mom. You got it all, baby. Damn. She never got to meet the 2 grandchildren. Remember how I said, I don't know if you have babies, but there's 2 of them that she never got to meet. She knows them. She kisses them on the head before she even gives them to you. It's one of the first things she said. She goes, there's 2 babies that I didn't meet, that I kissed on the head before you even got. I know of these babies. You don't have to feel like your mom's missing out on anything, because that's one of the biggest messages that she had for you today, was the fact that you've got 2 babies that she does know about. Thank you for helping her manage her pain. She loves the way you're choosing to honor her memory. Be progressive with the things that you have. Display the jewelry. Display the articles of clothing. Create. Make new with it. If you can. Also, there's a mail on the other side. Alright, cool. That's what I got for you today. Bam. That was a great little connection with her mama, that's for sure. Woo-wee. Ugh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I'll be on in a couple hours, okay? Love you.